What do these 4 Zane minifigures all have in common? They were all released in Ice Dragon sets, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at every LEGO Ninjago Ice Dragon ever released from 2011 to February of 2023. Comment down below what your favourite Ice Dragon is and let's get into it. The first Ice Dragon was released in 2011 of course, and it is the Ice Dragon Attack set. The set came with Zane DX and the Skeleton Crazy. There you can see his torso print, face print and everything else they come with, including the golden collectible shurikens of ice that Crazy has got there, and then the back of them. The dragon itself was a small and simple build, with this head in the front made from these 2 rubber pieces with some cool detailing on there, and of course you can fire off the bolt of ice in the mouth there, like so. The feet down here are on ball joints so they can move around really easily like so. The legs are just kind of small stubby legs and it's got the claw feet at the bottom. There is space on the back behind this flag here for Zane to sit, and then you can put the chains in his hands and he can be holding them so that he can pilot the Ice Dragon. And then the wings can flap up and down and move and open up and move around in many different ways, and they've also got these claws, these orange claws at the ends of them. So that was the 2011 Ice Dragon Attack, and next up is the Titanium Dragon from the 2015 Tournament of Elements set wave. The set came with Klaus, Choprai and the brand new and exclusive Titanium Zane minifigure. Taking off all their accessories we can see their face printing, torso printing, and then turning them all around to the back we can see their second faces and back detailing. The set also came with a small Anaconda shrine here, complete with this key in the middle that could be revealed by moving the snake head up on the top. It's got some leaves and things around it. It's got these 2 weapons on the back here, and there is also a catapult where you can fire off this chain, which has got these 2 green balls on the end of it. So yeah, you can fire that at the dragon and try and attack it. Of course, the main draw of the set was the Titanium Dragon itself. That is what we are interested in this dragon video. Yeah, they can see the whole body of the dragon and everything. It's got this bit at the back which can move about side to side and round in different ways on ratchet joints. All of the legs are on ratchet joints with feet on ball joints like so, including the legs at the front here. There is a brick built head this time rather than a single kind of big 2-piece head. It's got this opening mouth, really cool details kind of built into it all. It's got the blue eyes in the middle there, and yeah, just overall a pretty cool head. It's on ball joints of course, so there is a lot of range of articulation there. Below this flagpole here we can sit Zane inside the saddle so that he can pilot the dragon, like so. And then of course we've got the big metal wings in the back here which can flap about, and also the ratchet joints can allow you to shape the wings however you want, and then you can kind of have them however you want. So that was pretty cool, and they've all got stickers on them. And then the tail is on mixel joints, and it has got that kind of big ice blast piece in the back there to kind of give it some extra detailing. So that is the Titanium Dragon from 2015. Next was a small polybag released in 2018 for the Hunted wave, which as you can see is basically just the Titanium Dragon but shrunk down, and it did of course come with a hunter. Anyway, the next major dragon that we got was released in 2019 with the Castle of the Forsaken Emperor. So this dragon was released as part of a bigger set here, as you can see. The set came with 8 minifigures. You can see the first 3 here, Akita, Lloyd FS and Cole. There's all of their detailings. And then of course we've got the 3 Ice Samurai, we've got General Vex and then 2 Blizzard Warriors. There's all of their detailing. General Vex does have the same torso as the Blizzard Warrior on the right here. And then finally we have got the Zane minifigure. This is of course the Ice Emperor. A very cool Ice Emperor minifigure with this nice white samurai look to him, and he's got all the kind of blue icy crystals going through him. And you can see that armor piece there. He of course does come with the Forbidden Spinjitzu scroll. And then there is all of his torso printing and back printing and his face print of course, which is very nice indeed. There was an FS spinner included for Lloyd, so you could use that to kind of go and attack the Ice Samurai. The main set itself was of course the big castle here with this little turret on the side, and that of course could open up to reveal the throne of the Ice Emperor. But that's not what we're interested in this video. We are just interested in the Boreal Ice Dragon. This was the 2019 Ice Dragon from this set. just like the titanium dragon, it has got a brick built head. So yeah, you can see it's got the printed eyes there. It's got this mouth that can open and close. Very cool detailing on it. And of course the ball joint on the neck, allowing for a lot of articulation as well. The legs are attached with ratchet joints, and then the feet, as you can see, are attached on ball joints with a lot of friction in them to allow the dragon to stand up without kind of flopping over. And they've also got these nice ice crystals on their toes, which is pretty cool. There is a tail at the back, all built up with mixer joints just like the titanium dragon. It's even got the same kind of icy end piece to it. So yeah, plenty of articulation there, and it is attached to the body with a ratchet joint. And then you can see the ice spine kind of going up the back, and on the back there is space to sit the Ice Emperor, although unlike the other dragons there is no flag or saddle for this, so he just kind of sits there and I guess controls it, even though there's nothing for him to hold or sit on, but yeah. And then of course we've got the wings here, which are attached on friction ball joints, and these wings aren't brick built unlike the other ones that we have looked at. They are instead using this big plastic sheet with some very nice printing on it. As you can see, it's kind of got the transparent blue colour going all the way through it, and the white icy kind of spines in it. So yeah, those wings add some very cool details, even though they're not brick built, and of course they can flap up and down like so. And because they are on ball joints, you can of course get some very nice articulation in them as well, so you can get some pretty cool poses for this dragon. And it has of course got claws at the ends of the wings. And the final ice dragon, the final major ice dragon, was released this year in 2023, and it is Zane's ice dragon creature from the core 2023 wave. The set comes with 5 minifigures. Here we've got Zane and Pixel, who are both identical to the versions that we got last year in the 2022 sets. So there's their front and there is their back printing and everything. And then of course we've got 3 Bone Warriors. We've got the Bone Knight, the Bone King, and the Bone Warrior. There is all of their kind of front torso printing. The Bone Warrior and Bone Knight have got the same face. And then turning them all around to the back, there we can see all of the back printing that these guys have got to offer. Very cool villains. Also included are these 2 little things for the Bone Warriors. First up, we've got this kind of small temple kind of build, kind of a temple gateway build, and it's got the kind of red sensei hat in the middle and the bone claws going around the side. And then the other thing is just this small kind of weapon on the side. It's got these bone legs on it, and you can of course fire off the spring-loaded shooter for that, so it can attack the ice dragon. But of course the main draw of the set is this giant 6-legged ice dragon creature. It's got this very cool head in the front, which is of course attached on all joints again, so there's a lot of articulation in the neck, which is very cool. The head itself, as you can see, the jaw can open and close. It's got these big golden horns in the back, and the actual head itself is kind of made from a dual molded light blue and transparent blue solid headpiece. So just like in 2011, we are back to kind of molded headpieces for the dragons. Moving along, where we can see all of the legs, which are attached on ratchet joints, including this one in the middle here, which kind of just hangs off the side. And yeah, all of the feet are attached on ball joints. They've all got those golden claws on them as well. And so yeah, you can move the legs forwards and backwards on the ratchet joints, of course. The ones at the front can also move side to side a little bit, as well as moving forwards and backwards. So yeah, there's a little bit of extra articulation in those. And there we can see the side of the body. We can kind of see the icy blue spine on the back of it, which carries on down to the tail, also attached on ball joints. And it's got this big golden blade in the back. Across the top, we can see we've got this big saddle here. That is of course where you can sit Zane and Pixel. It can fit 2 minifigures there, so yeah, they can just sit there and pilot the dragon. And of course it's got these wings on the side which can flap up and down with the ball joints. So yeah, these are brick built wings again, just like the other dragons and unlike Boreal. And so yeah, you can see it's got those icy blue colour, the icy blue and kind of golden colour scheme for those. They've got the big ice blue, transparent blue blade pieces representing the actual wing tips themselves. We've got 2 flags on the dragon, just like the other ice dragons for Zane. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then moving down the back there, we can get a better look at that icy blue spine that kind of gives the dragon some extra detailing. Very nice look there. So yeah, that is the ice dragon creature from Core 2023. There is of course a polybag version of this set which has been released in 2023, or is due to be released soon in 2023. So yeah, that's kind of just another small little mixel joint build of this dragon, and yeah, it's just another ice dragon to eventually add to the collection. And of course this set is a 2-in-1 set, and you can kind of rebuild it into this ice dragon mech build as well. You do have to tear apart the whole set to do that and then kind of rebuild it as the Ice Dragon mech using the instructions provided. But yeah, that is another kind of thing with the Ice Dragon creature set that you can do there. Of course, we can't forget the Ultra Dragons all have an Ice Dragon head, so this is the first Ultra Dragon, of course. This is, of course, the Ice Dragon from the original Ultra Dragon, the kind of shard, the original Ice Dragon, now part of the Ultra Dragon. And you can see it's still got the feature where you can fire off that green ball there, so you can fire that out. And yes, got some pretty cool detailing, which is different to the original Ice Dragon, but yeah, still pretty cool. Then in Legacy 2019, there was this brick-built Ice Dragon head for the Ultra Dragon of that set. Of course, it has got these stud shooters on the side that can kind of represent the mouth opening and firing out ice. And yeah, you can see it's got the printed eyes, and yeah, you can move the head around. It is, of course, attached by a ball joint, and yeah, overall, a pretty cool dragon head. And then, of course, there is the Golden Ultra Dragon with the golden Ice Dragon head on the side here, which just uses the kind of regular core dragon head mold. So yeah, that is what these 4 Zane minifigures all had in common. They were all part of Ice Dragon sets. Obviously, the original Ice Dragon came with the Shurikens of Ice, the golden Shurikens of Ice collectibles, and of course the Ultra Dragon came with all 4 golden weapons. So if you want to see every collectible that LEGO Ninjago has released so far, then just click right here to go and see that video. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below what your favourite Ice Dragon is again, and yeah, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss more Ninjago content just like this, and I will see you again very soon.